y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am so excited because I have here with me the new BellaBeauteBar and LEXILALA makeup, their CEO of the Rainbow palette. Y'all, I just love makeup and I get so excited by new fun makeup, and I love BellaBeauteBar. I have actually got to meet Lexi before, and she is so sweet, beautiful, kind, and I am just so excited that I have their newest palette. I'm gonna create some looks for y'all. We're gonna do some swatches. It is gonna be a fun time. I'm in a great mood and I'm ready to play with some makeup. And if you are new here, I want to say hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. I do upload lots of new videos every single week. Right now I'm uploading every day, 7 videos a week. So make sure you subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all my new videos. But if you cannot tell, I am ready to use this palette. So let's jump into it. Y'all, here is the CEO of the Rainbow palette. So cool. I love that we have Lexi's beautiful eyes on the front cover. And let me just tell you, if you're not following her, definitely check her out. TikTok, Instagram. She is so insanely talented, and I knew she was going to come out with the Rainbow palette. I mean, she has to. She's the CEO of the Rainbow. So I was so happy to see this palette. I really like the colors and the tones that she chose. This palette is mostly mattes, with these bottom 5 shades down here being shimmer sparkle shades. And it looks like we have a multi-chrome in here too. Now, I have not swatched this palette, but through the power of editing, I'm going to show you a close-up of this palette when it's new, it's untouched, it's beautiful, and I'm also going to show you swatches of this palette. Swatches on my arm because I want you to be able to see the shades, the shift, the sparkle, the shine, all of that I want you to be able to see. I really like that we have a nice big mirror in this palette, and I will link Lexi's Instagram and TikTok account down below, so you can definitely go and follow her. This palette is launching on November 25th. I do have an affiliate code with BellaBeauteBar. If you want to save, you can use code Heather on their site. I am not 100% sure if it will work on this palette or not. I think it will, but I will put in the description box for y'all the time of the launch and everything. But like I said, I want to create some looks with this. I have all of my makeup done except my eyes and my lip color, of course, because I'm like, I don't know what kind of look I want to do, so we'll wait and pick out the lip color when we're done. But we have options, right? We have options in this palette to create some fun, beautiful looks. And I'm going to prime my eyes. I always use an eye primer. You see, deep set eyes. I have oily skin. I'm 35, so I have some little lines and crinkles in my eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to zoom y'all in, and we're going to create a look with this palette. I'm excited. I expect this to be really good. I mean, Lexi is extremely talented, and I feel like she will only put her name on a product that is really great. So I'm super excited to play with this. Let me zoom y'all in, and we'll put this on the eyes. Okay, I have my primer on and I'm ready. I'm looking and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. And I am really drawn to these 4 shades right here. Something about these 4 all being like in a row with each other, that's what we're going to stick to. Iris, Purple Rain, Ozone, and Blue Moon. That's going to kind of be like my starting point, jumping off point, whatever you want to call it. There's something about it that's just like, I'm here for it. So what I want to do first is go in with Iris, that kind of light lavender, and I'm going to pick this up on my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going to press this on and then lightly blend. It's this really pretty light purple color, and I just want to kind of put this all in the crease like this, kind of go back and forth like that, just making sure I have this shade down and blended. Okay, now that I have that shade down, I want to go in with my E42 from Sigma and pick up the shade Purple Rain, and I'm going to just start building this up in the outer corner, and then I'm just going to blend. I'm going to put this like right here at the lash line and then up and out like this. So not a wing, but I'm definitely pulling this shade out and deepening up this outer portion of the lid, even pulling it up kind of into the crease or socket. And I'm just going to take my time, making sure I keep that depth, but also making sure that I blend. Okay, I'm liking the way these two shades are applying. So now I'm going to go into that navy shade called Blue Moon. I'm going to pick this up on my E65 Sigma brush. And yes, when I do things like this with the lower lash line, I want to get nice and close, or else I get distracted talking to y'all and I end up like putting the shadow all in my eye, and then my eye gets red. So I'm getting super close to this mirror and I'm pressing this really pretty navy shade onto that lash line. I'm keeping it up close to it and making sure that pigment is there. And then I'm gonna grab this E57 from Sigma again, and I'm dipping into that Ozone shade, the lighter blue, and I'm going to first press it towards the bottom of that navy, and then as I get the most pigment right out here, I'm going to slowly blend so that we have this navy that subtly kind of fades to this lighter blue shade. So I'm just going to drag it back and forth like that, making sure I keep the navy the deepest at the lash line, and then it buffs out into the lighter Ozone shade. Okay, I'm so pleased with how everything has come together so far. Listen, I don't worry about blending in here because we're going to cover it up with the shadow anyways. Why waste time blending what I'm going to cover, right? That's just me. I want to use Cyclone. I want to use this multi-chrome. It's like this purple, green gold. Y'all saw the swatches. I try my best to capture the multi-chrome, y'all. I try. And there's lots of options down here. I mean, of course, you could keep it matte. You could definitely do that, go in with another matte shade. But I've got to use the multi-chrome. I've got to use Cyclone. And then we'll plan on highlighting the inner corner with Snowflake, which looks like a pink to white. Oh, wait a minute. I thought this was going to be a pink to white duochrome. Again, I know y'all saw the swatches, but it's really like a pink, white, purple, gold. Okay, so 2 multi-chromes in my opinion, from what I can tell so far. I am going to spray my brush. So I'm going to pick up the shade Cyclone. Then I'm going to spray my brush with a little makeup mist, setting spray, whatever you want to use. Fine, you don't have to. You want to apply with your finger, you can do that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to use a brush and we'll apply. Okay, I've got that shade Cyclone. This is a E25 from Sigma. And I'm just going to press this all over my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that shade on the lid. That's really beautiful. Okay. Oh, I like the way this is coming together. Okay, I made a good choice. I think that like kind of aqua blue shimmer would also be really pretty on the lid if you wanted to do something that maybe like contrast a little bit with these tones that we have up top, you could definitely do that. That would be really pretty, especially with what we have going on the lash line. The lower lash line, I mean. But I just thought this would be super pretty all over the lid. And I can't resist a multi-chrome. What can I say? Okay, then I'm going to grab a pencil brush. This is a E30. And I'm grabbing Snowflake, that light, whoops, shade. And I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner. Very, very pretty. Really beautiful pinky purple type shade. And I am going to do a false lash. Let's do a false lash. Let's do liner. This is our completed look, but again, I want to do liner, I want to do lash. I need to figure out what lip color I'm going to use. But my first impression of this palette, I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying the look. So I will be right back to show you how it looks with all the finishing touches. Okay, I am feeling myself. Lexi, I like this look. I like this look. Now, we only used how many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades so far. So we're definitely going to create more, but I am so feeling this look. I think it's so pretty. I love these tones together. I did put on some lashes. These were the Glamlite Scooby-Doo lashes, the Haunted Eyelashes. I put a little bit of black liquid liner on the top lash line, and then for the waterline, I grabbed this Kaleidos liner in Sea Sparkle. I thought it'd be fun to do something kind of blue with what we had shadow wise going on the lower lash line. So that's how I completed the look. I'm into it. I'm into it. I love makeup, y'all. I just really truly love makeup. I think it's so fun. And my hair is sticking to my lip gloss. There we go. For my lips, let me tell you, I'm actually wearing 2 Unearthly Satin liquid lipsticks. I mixed the shade Angela and Linda to create this kind of custom lip color. And then for gloss on top, I added Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss. This is Disco Cherry. So it has a lot of shine. It has a lot of sparkle. I'm into it. I'm wearing my one size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio for bronzer. For blush, I went in with a very light hand with this Juvia's Place Duo. I mixed both of these more, like I would do like 2 dips in here and then like 3 dips in here and then dust the brush off. So this is, oh, what is this? Juvia's Place Blushed Duo in Volume 5. I'll link everything down below. Everything will be in the description box, y'all. And then for highlight, I'm using my Oracle Chrome Highlighter Palette. This is BellaBeauteBar. And I'm wearing the shade, the Magician. The Magician is this like pinky purple hue. So that's what I have for glow on my face. But this is the first look with the palette. I'm so happy with it. I feel so great. I talked to my husband earlier and we're having pizza for dinner. So I'm in a great mood. I'm really in a great mood. I hope you are having a great day. I need to jump into the next look though. But here's this one, and I really like it. I like the pinky purple blue periwinkle vibes. But let's play with some of the other shades in the palette. All right, let's do a second look with this palette. There's so many options in here that I'm like, we could do lots of different things, but I want to play with the greens. I want to play with the green shades. I want to do so, like, I really want to play with this, this dark green. I really want to play with this one right here. I want to play with the shade Mist. That's gonna kind of be like my main focus for these. I want to do green. We'll pull in some other shades, but those are gonna be my starting points. So I'm gonna grab my E24 And I'm just going to go over that dark green shade. This is called Overcast. So since we started, the first look I did was with a, like we started with kind of the light shade first. For this look, I wanted to start with the deepest shade first. And I will say, I've tried quite a few BellaBeauteBar palettes this year. So I feel like I know their products, and I just want to have some fun, create some looks, let y'all know, you know, if this is the quality that we enjoy from BellaBeauteBar. Like in the Celestial Garden M. Jones palette, that quality was so good. If you've been here at all on my channel, you know how much I love their Strange and Unusual palette. So I've just been having a really, really good time with them. And I'm feeling like the quality in this palette is exactly what I expect from the brand. Okay, now I'm going to take this E33 from Sigma. Y'all, I love this brush for buffing out dark shades with light shades. I just think it's so nice. And I really want to bring in this kind of like neon green shade called Breeze. And I'm going to work lightly by putting the shade down kind of right where the green, like that deeper green ends. And then I'm just going to buff very lightly. I mean, the brush is like barely grazing my skin. No aggressive blending, just working in light circles, taking my time because I want this to be a nice fade, and I really think these two greens are going to complement each other so well. Okay, I'm really liking the way this is coming together. I know we've only got 2 shades on, but I love makeup, and I feel like this is looking so cool. I love green. I'm taking the shade Mist, that sparkly green that I showed y'all earlier in the palette, and I'm just gonna press this on. This is a very sparkly shade. No glitter, but a lot of sparkle, and I'm just going to press it on the lid. With shades that are so intense like this, I really like to press them on first, and then I'll go in and kind of swipe. And I'm just kind of working in light layers with this shadow because I want to build up the intensity. But it's definitely one of those formulas that if you want it to be like wham, bam, in your face, intense, opaque, I would put down like a glitter primer, a glitter glue, whatever type of like adhesive you like. But I didn't want to do that today. I just wanted to kind of let the shadow be. So I'm just pressing it on the lid like this. And I'm using my E54. And I think that's pretty. I wanted to get these 3 green shades on the eyes before I thought about like what other shades I want to pull in. Okay, now I am ready to pull in some other colors. I'm looking at this green, and listen, you could keep this monochromatic green. Just pull this dark green shade under the lower lash line. You could carry this shimmer into the inner corner or do that neon green on the inner corner. 3 shades, beautiful monochromatic green look. Or this was my other thought, I could go full on red and green Christmas vibes. I could put the red matte on the lower lash line. I could do a matte white inner corner. That would be so fun. Very Christmassy. But looking here, like I just keep debating, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I think what I'm going to do is pull in the orange. I kind of want to put the orange with the green, and then we'll pull in this gold as well. And I think we'll do this matte yellow right here. So let me make sure y'all can see. Sunset, Thunderbolt, and Fool's Gold. We're going to use these shades. I have, this is from the Sigma Samantha Ravindell set. And this is actually what I'm going to use for the orange. And I want to put the orange on the lower lash line. So I'm going to press it and I'm going to let it come down. You know, I want it to be orange. I don't want it to be a hint of orange. I want it to be orange. I want you to be able to see that it is, say it with me, orange. So I'm going to really, really stamp that shade on the lower lash line, and then I'll lightly blend like this, just like that. And I'm not gonna bring it right up here to the inner corner, because for that, what I wanna do is, yes, grab this. This is another Sigma Samantha Ravindell brush, and I wanna go into Fool's Gold, that pretty gold metallic shade, and I wanna put it right here. So still on the lower lash line, but just on this inner part, so that it's not really taking over, and it's just going to fade into that matte orange like this. And then for the inner corner, what I want to do is grab this other, what is this, E30 from the Makeup Shayla collab that Makeup Shayla did. And I'm going to take that matte yellow called Thunderbolt, and that's what I want to use for my inner corner. Yes, absolutely, yes. Oh, yay. Oh, I love that. I love having like the shimmer and then the matte and then the metallic again. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling that, but I also want to add some depth to the look. So I could take the matte green and deepen up the outer corner, but let's use this matte black. This is Atmosphere. It's the matte black from the palette. This is a Samantha Ravindell Sigma brush. And I'm just going to work this very lightly. I'm picking it up on the brush, tapping off any excess, and just very lightly going to press it into this outer corner and keep it out here. I don't want to bring it over too far. I just want to use it as a deepening shade, and that's going to be our look. That's going to be the look. I think that's fun. Oh yeah, this is fun. I'm into this. I am going to do a liner. Should I do a lash or should I do mascara? I will think about it. I will decide, and I'll be back and show you how the look kind of came together. But I'm here for this. Oh, I'm really, really here for this. Okay. This is fun. This is fun. All right, liner, lashes, and I will be right back. All right, y'all, here is the finished look. And let me just tell you, this look has been on for quite a while now. I have been up and about, talking to my husband, in the kitchen, living my life, getting ready now to like wind down my day. And I'm like, you know, before I, you know, get ready for bed, we're gonna watch a show. Let me go ahead and like import the footage, make sure everything's good, so I can finish out today knowing this video is ready to be edited in the morning. And I forgot to film an outro. I'm so happy I did not wait and check this in the morning, because I would have been so upset with myself. This is the finished look though. I love it. My husband was complimenting my super sparkly shadows. I'm just laughing at myself. Definitely a near miss, but I put on some Kiss Pret-a-Porter lashes and some black eyeliner. Hey, look, at least we know these shadows don't crease, which I don't expect them to. I've never had issues with BellaBeauteBar doing that. But look, after this look's been on a little while, it's still beautiful and vibrant, and I'm into it. I am wearing my Sigma blush in the shade Berry Love. I'm wearing Give Beauty Anaheim Shine lipstick in Stomp Box. I'm wearing my One Size bronzer trio, and I did use the Oracle Chrome highlighter palette again. I'm actually, I'm using this shade right here called The Sun, and I'm feeling this look. Congratulations to BellaBeauteBar and Lexi. I am so happy to have this palette. If the brand did not send me this palette, I definitely was planning to purchase this myself, because not only do I want to support LEXILALA, I also just wanted to try this palette because I think it's so beautiful. I love that they have some multi-chromes in here, some very sparkly shades. I just really hope y'all enjoyed seeing these two looks. I wanted to do some looks that, you know, I thought maybe that y'all would enjoy, that I enjoy. I didn't want to do rainbow looks because you should go to the CEO of the Rainbow for some rainbow looks with this palette, because she's so talented and creative. But yeah, I'm really into this palette. I feel great in these looks. I had fun creating both of the looks, and I'm very excited to play with this palette some more. Again, this palette is launching on November 25th. I will put everything in the description box, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. I always have a good time filming looks, testing palettes with y'all, and I hope you will subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!